Welcome back to my official forum where we ask RTP is Transistor. We're ready to play with Transistor, and we're going to jump into this narration section here.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull. There. Together again.
And we're going to interrupt the power sword here while I try and talk about this game. Right, this game is beautifully hand-drawn. It's created by the guys behind the game Bastion. Bastion was one of the games of last year, critically acclaimed, done by Supergiant. This company has made this one, Transistor. The actual Steam website says, discover the world Transistor, a sci-fi themed action RPG from the creator of Bastion, and leaves it at that. It's an indie-based title with some very nice soundtrack and effects. It's got some of the greatest track music I have heard for quite some time. Now the game itself, as you can see here, is about smashing things. Well, it's a combat simulator where you'll continuously attack things. Things will explode in a manner of pieces. It's like a computer-generated world. Your character is called Red. Not much is known about Red, apart from she seems to have been abandoned. And as you find out in this, this stage is classed as the intro to the game, like a tutorial section, but it is still part of the game. It doesn't really have a intro to the game, so kind of this throws you straight into it. This is straight up from the start of the game. You're getting this from stage 1. You're not taught anything, you're actually just chucked into the game and told to learn it as it is. So combat is done by these 4 key buttons at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are your power selections here. From this sort of screen there, as I've just clicked off it, you can do a planning phase. The planning phase will give you more damage boost than that, and it allows you to avoid hits, because there is a health bar. The health bar is this yellow bar down here at the bottom above my powers. As you progress through the game and level up by obviously killing and completing these challenges, until you clear that area, you will not be allowed to proceed. In this case, I've cleared the 16th Street High Pass. It will unlock power abilities as you progress. These power abilities can be combined together in a rather unique fashion to make some pretty nasty attack combinations. They have, which I'll go into in a fashion later. Anyway, we're talking about characters. There's a man trapped in the sword. This is the narrator.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
We're sad and lonely man, and Red, who for some reason or other lost her voice. They took the voice from her. She can hum, but she was a beautiful singer, and apparently they stole her voice. And you're fighting against the process, which is kind of like more or less a computer virus. Kind of like, really. But the main meat of the game is the combat itself. There is some sort of story element to it, much like Bastion was before, but in this case you're kind of working as one, a tandem combination where you and the sword are together as one, like in it together. There's apparently not anyone else really in the game. You'll meet people who be kind of like on the ground dead, and you can look at them, and they'll give you powers. I will find some, obviously, the people who have been brutally slaughtered.
We're good.
Or you kill bosses, and they'll no doubt give you powers as well. Here's an example of what I'm talking about here.
Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
Believe it or not, that's a power. It's given me the power of Spark. And Spark is actually a person. There is lore behind it. We'll show you this in the power scheme in a bit later, a bit shortly. But yeah, it's kind of a really strange way of doing it. But it's unique. It's never been done before by any sort of games before in the past. To actually do it in this manner, it's pretty effective, pretty interesting. These terminals give you impact on the story.
Cover your tracks.
In this case, for some reason, the story's going on about weather and changing the weather. Except making it rain will make things easier or more difficult or whatever. But I don't have that option here. But this can affect the level of the game for some reason. This area is called Cloud Bank, apparently.
Watch out.
And doing that's triggered these guys to attack me now. The two sort of styles of combat, as you can see here, is my manually attacking, which is this. It's less effective in planning phase. They go into planning phase mode, which puts you into the back scheme. You press space like this, and then you can plan the attacks. And it will do it in super quick time, bang bang bang, all the powers will be powered off. To be most effective, you would have to sort of look at your power trait and sort it out. Now, there's a few issues if you do make mistakes in this, and that is the fact that if you do lose enough health, which is your yellow bar, your powers will begin to go offline, much like a computer program would. Your powers will come back again once you pass a certain amount of access point, but you lose powers, and this will make you a bit more weaker. The game itself, the longevity of it, I'm getting told the game is quite short. More or less 4 or 5 hours, we're seeing.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go.
Yeah, that's a bit of the story that I was talking about. Eventually you get to sort of scenes like this, you'll get to fight bosses. This is the boss sort of thing you'll come against. This young lady here. No. That was poor planning there. As you can see, if you plan it wrong, it'll tell you that. You'll be either out of range or will be to attack it. It's got teleportation, you seem to be hitting it, but it moves. Look at that long range ability. And as soon as you kill it, it'll spawn a lot of cells. If you don't collect all the cells, it'll respawn again. It means you have to kill it a second time. So it's very, very important to collect all the cells. Ow. Smash that to the ground. Process terminated, they took your voice.
Through there. I think I know a place where you can
that's another section down there. When does the game start? Let me you ask. This still kinda not even got to the point where the game starts yet. Because this sort of thing is backstory and more or less just running through the basics. Because the game doesn't get started properly until about half an hour in. Right now you're just picking up standard powers, pulling out your bar.
You in there?
A couple of powers here, there and everywhere, fighting a couple of bosses, getting used to the way it's going. Considering the game's only like 4 or 5 hours long, having this bit at the start without no intro is a pretty shifty way to do it.
Oh no.
He's quite a nasty boss.
cut off our escape.
I've not got to any access point yet to show you exactly the power and switching it up. There's a lot of fighting here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip along and I'll show you how the how the power access points work itself. Right, here's where I've got level 2 access. This screen popped up after I beat the boss. It gives me an option of these two abilities here, Mask or Bounce. Both have their effective ability. Go bounce, I think. Right, sounds good.
We're still here.
I'm still looking for that access point. Here's the access point here. Here's where I get a chance to show you. That's your main pop-up where you can customize your abilities. Once you collect a few, you can select them. You can have 4 main active ones, which is these ones here. And you use up what we've got on the left hand side, which is memory. In this case, I've got 9 out of 16. I've got 16 memory here. Memory will increase as I go through the game. There's no ability. Bounce, for example, I can combine with another ability, and it will give a chain of buffs itself. And I've got a couple of passive abilities. I can make it passive to the left or right as along with that. But these I can attack to bounce to crash, and it'll make it give you the extra boost. There's infinite
Just one more block.
combination you can get.
I want to show you something.
But it depends a lot on you upgrading your memory throughout the game. Hence by completing missions and bosses. Because the game's that short, I keep
back.
to the short cut back to the spec again. Because the game's that short, once you gain your power to handle almost the
that was quick.
Story after again. That way you can the length of the game is probably a downside. The other people say that as well, so the length of the game is the downside of this. Unless you're willing to redo the same things over and over again, then you pretty much are pretty stuck in a situation where you're going to end up having the same thing and you're going to be lower quite quickly. I had difficulty getting into this. I was going to do a playthrough, hence why my first impression was in the RPG. Usually I do an RPG, if I know myself, I feel it's effective enough, I might do a playthrough. Sci-fi, and go. Transistor's not quite carried through. Maybe, but it's something that won't be the same appealing aspect to everyone.
So is this whole block.
It's not the same as what Bastion was. I didn't play much of Bastion. I played a bit of Bastion, but not really enough of it. Because I was trying to work on other games at the time, and it was very popular. I don't do the popular ones on YouTube really, because then it just gets in the same old aspect. Now, as you can see in that fight there, it goes to the health. I lost health there, and I lost one of the powers. One of the powers gets discharged, and I go and have to wait for the recharge. Well, we've got a wee break here. I will show you the menu. This is the menu, technically. There's not much to it. There is nothing at all. You can change resolution, but graphics options, not a single one. Nothing at all can be changed really. Mouse works brilliantly with this. I don't see a point using controller. It was based for a controller type game, but works well enough on both.
E64 on ramp. 5
keyboard
blocks
and
down.
mouse works
Take
well
the
for me,
second right.
so I decided just to
Do
stick
not
with it.
turn left.
This is technically where the story comes in, and the game starts to actually have a full progression.
Hi. They turned left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You met these things. They do not have a sense of humor. track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
I've watched a lot of people talk about this game and waxed lyrical about the fact
Poor bike.
it's beautifully made, it's brilliant.
10 more blocks to the
Biscuit
set.
adored it, he wanted to keep playing it. A lot of people have acclaimed this game. Is this not captured
They beat us here.
the attention with me as much as I was hoping it would?
Stronger than the last ones.
So I don't know if I will
Maybe
get
not.
played. Probably some of the comments against this video I might change my mind, but this did not rush against
You're behind something.
even though it looks really nice, so good. The attacking combinations are effective, and the story seems interesting. But unless it's got something that's going to
They were
grab
waiting.
me to keep me entertained,
Thought we'd
then
make
I'll
time
continue it. So this is kind of like a really shorter review than I would normally do. But it's kind of gist of the aspects
Fertile
of
ground.
this game, Transistor. As we flourish. There's no reason for this, but it's all there. Just for the sake
Never seen Goldwalk cleared out.
my first ability crash is broken, so I need to pass one more access point. There's
You
a
got
lot
on the
of
camera
lower
on a
this
short
game
list.
to access the
More
power.
than just a name to them now.
I'll tell you. And it'll tell you what you can, how you can upgrade it, and what sort of slotting you could do to it to make it more effective. This is barely touching the surface, because there's plenty more stuff to come, because this is only just the first level or so. There's plenty more
Fired up.
powers to get.
Looks promising. Maybe not for your knees.
I'm going to go over channel.
No cue to get in. That's a first. This can't be the channel.
And see the swords telling you exactly where to go and keeping you moving along.
Back for more.
And this robot again.
You're fixing the big guy. Do your worst, pal.
I see here if I can go quiet. If I go quiet, you'll actually hear how good the music actually is. The music's pretty wonderful.
All quiet.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I ring around it and reeks of awesomeness, to be honest. Oh, well, there's two options here. I'll go with load. Load seems good. Because then I have a power to add to my power tree. And you're gonna just redo. You go back to the access point and add the load to it. In this case, crash just came back up, so I should be able to use crash again. So that and crash is. I'm not really paying attention to the way it's set up. I know people are like, "Oh, you've installed that into that and that." I'm just trying different combinations, see what they can actually do. But if you carefully analyse what you're looking at, you should be able to work out a decent pattern to optimise your pattern.
They're saying everyone up and left. Nothing to see here.
Slight bit of spoiler
Admin's
here
just
with some
towing
of
the
the
line.
stuff on these terminals.
Yeah, I'll say.
And your sword, they'll give you exactly what you need to know. Go up plaza.
Out of the channel in record time. 8 blocks off. Almost there. Trouble. Popping up like weeds. He's getting fixed.
Well, like I said, I'm just sort of dragging this on a bit. So this is, if you like this title, and you like to take a look at it, it's on Steam. I'll give you the link in the bottom of this video. It's $14.99 for anyone in the UK, and different prices obviously around the world, but that's the price on Steam. Still pretty good price. I got it at a slightly cheaper price than that. Sales when it first come out. No doubt it will go on sale at some point, and you should look out for that.
Just passing through.
Especially if they're doing the summer sales, which will be coming up shortly, I'm sure, this springtime sales. So watch out in case Transistor might be on that. I would obviously definitely take a punt at that if you see it go on sale.
They got that loudmouth 10 again.
That's been DJ Royster
Figured he retired.
with RTP Transistor. Thank you for your time, and I hope you gain some
Get
valuable
ready to get
insight
jumped.
into this beautifully
Or
hand-created
not.
game.
Let's not stick around. When I first saw you up on that stage back there, it was like everyone loved you. Everyone except for them. Come on, you can do it.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear